If you usually finish Christmas feeling bloated, frustrated, and already off track before January's even begun, this is for you. Because navigating December doesn't need to be about perfection, nor does it have to be the complete opposite. It's about having a plan, keeping perspective, and staying in control without sacrificing enjoyment. Let's talk about how you can enjoy the festive season while still feeling great, and start the January period not just starting over again. There's a reason this video matters. Data shows us that the average person only gains weight between late November and mid-January. The rest of the year, people will maintain their weight. This means that right now, in December, your environment is the most stacked against you if you're looking to prioritize your health and well-being. But here's the thing, you're not aiming to be average. You're someone who wants to be fitter, healthier, and stronger. That already puts you above the norm. Because if you're watching this video, clearly, that applies to you. Which is why even maintaining your weight in December is an astronomical win you should be proud of. So let's break down this myth. December's a write-off, I'll start again in January. If you go out twice a week instead of once, you're looking at what? 4 extra events throughout the whole December? That's not a reason to give up. It's a reason to shift your mindset and your approach. You can still go out to the Christmas markets. You can still enjoy the work do. You can still have a couple of treats because it's Christmas realistically without losing momentum. Let's be honest, not everybody needs to be in a fat loss phase right now. So ask yourself this, where do I want to land in January? Put yourself on a scale between 5 and -5 or anywhere in between. +5, you've dialed it in, you've pushed hard. 0 in the middle, you've maintained, solid win. -3, you've leaned a little bit more into family time, but you keep some routine at play. So a little bit of weight gain is likely to occur, and you're okay with that. Decide now what realistically success over the December period looks like for you, and be accepting of what the outcome is. That becomes your North Star for the rest of December. This is simple, but often ignored. Have a plan. Winging it doesn't work, especially in December for all the reasons I've already gone over. Ask yourself this, what's in my calendar this week? Where are the non-negotiables fitting in? Work parties, family meals, things of this nature. Where can I best get my workouts in maybe around these? Even 2 workouts in a chaotic week is far better than 0. Even a 20-minute circuit at home, they count. Now, it's no surprise over the Christmas period that there's going to be a couple more sweet treats at hand. Realistically, everywhere we go, whether it be work, the living room at home, hell, even on the shitter, you're going to find yourself near a celebrations tub. So here's a little bit of a practical one for you. So, I practically brought this in myself just to kind of walk you through it as a real life example. There are chocolates in here that you love, for instance. Of course, the Bounty. And then there's ones in here that, they're okay, but you don't really care for, like the Milky Way. And yet, realistically, throughout this period, it doesn't really matter. If they're in front of you, you're mindlessly just going to pick at it and you'll eat the lot. But why is that? Because they're there. Because it's Christmas. This is your nudge to realistically pause during this time. Ask yourself, do I actually want this? Or is it just mindless consumption? Christmas enjoyment doesn't actually stem from overeating itself. It comes from being with people, making memories, and slowing down. So this is your opportunity to pause. And Christmas does come with enjoyment through food, but that is actually enjoying the food, rather than just shadow consuming it, where you eat a celebrations tub, realistically, without even tasting it. And here's the thing during this time, and as it should be throughout the year, perfection isn't the goal. What matters is consistency across the month. If you miss a workout, cool. If you go off track one day, that's life. But what matters is the next day. You get back on track. You get back to the basics. You hit your steps, you hydrate, you eat mindfully. Anchor yourself back within those things. Tick 2 out of the 3 boxes instead of chasing 10 during this time. This is what I call imperfect perfection, showing up the majority of the time for yourself. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing enough consistently. And one of the things that's going to be apparent, you're going to be eating out a little bit more during this time. So here's a simple trick I use with my members all the time. It's called the pick 2 rule. You're always going to have a main, so you're going to pick one of the following things to have alongside it. A starter, a dessert, or an alcoholic drink. Realistically, if you're looking for your health and well-being, you don't want to obsess over tracking, you're not going to need all 3. because the average meal out in the UK is over 1,000 calories, and in the US, over 1,200 calories. And that's without the extras, without going for a side or any of the other three that I mentioned. See, this isn't about restriction, it's about being conscious. Still have fun, just make intentional choices alongside this. You can actually find yourself enjoying the meal more and enjoying the food more by making these decisions. Another thing is that Christmas time is a perfect way to practice self-awareness. Can you actually leave food on your plate? Can you walk away from that third glass of wine? Can you still feel satisfied without overeating? Test yourself during this time. Journal how you feel after. Chances are you're going to feel proud, not deprived. You're still going to enjoy these moments, if not more. This is how you train your future habits through these small decisions that feel hard in the short term, but in the long term create greater outcomes. Movement does not need to be epic. Walks with the family, home circuits, morning mobility, or body weight work. Keep showing up. Even if it looks different throughout this month, the goal is to move your body, not punish it for all the extra food you're having. After Christmas has been and gone, and throughout that little bit of a lull period in between, give yourself a reset week. Not as punishment, but as a week to get yourself back into routine. Really re-engage with your habits and rebuild momentum for the start of the new year. It's a reminder to yourself that I never quit, I'm just gonna reset. See, Christmas isn't just something that you have to survive. It's a season that you can enjoy while still honoring your goals. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present, stay conscious, and show up enough. If you want the full Christmas survival guide with journal prompts, practical tips, and tools to help you navigate it all, check the link at the top of the description or drop me a DM on Instagram and I will send that over your way. Let's finish the year strong. Start January feeling proud of how we showed up, and finally stop dieting and start living.